Good morning, Showgirl! Hey sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maylene Call from Mrs. Call's Campers, and today's the release day of The Life of a Showgirl. Of course, came out last night, 9 p.m. my time. We need to address this though. This is top priority. Also, one of the first grade teachers in the group chat sent me a promo that Starbucks was doing for The Life of a Showgirl album. So we got a free drink this morning, up to $10 value. And then one of my other teammates brought in donuts to celebrate. But guys, it's so good. It's so good. If you don't want to hear about the Taylor Swift, just skip ahead. One thing that I learned to do the past week was make friendship bracelets. So I'm going to the theater tonight with a few of my coworkers, and we're gonna go watch The Life of a Showgirl. I learned how to make all these fancy style friendship bracelets. So I have just this many to hand out tonight at the theater. And then I made a couple of other friendship bracelets for other things in my life that I love, like one of my other favorite bands. And then I made some D&D bracelets that I can wear whenever I go play D&D. So let's talk the track list for The Life of a Showgirl. First of all, it started off so strong. Amazing vibes right off the bat. My favorite is currently Elizabeth Taylor, but my favorite line right now is currently from Wishlist, where she says, "We tell the world to leave us alone and they do." I love that line. Actually Romantic is hilarious. Wood is so much fun. I love the overall vibes and the energy of the album. I listened to it probably 10 times already. So I'm enjoying it. Let me know what your favorite track is, or let me know what your favorite lyric is if you are a Swiftie. Okay, so today is Friday. I'm gonna hurry up and talk to you guys so that I can listen to the album again. But we have had a pretty amazing, chill, laid back week. I was out sick all last week, as you guys know. And so this week I'm honestly still playing catch up. We're gonna do probably a lot of science today. And we're also gonna make these little aliens, I think. We're gonna try to do that. So I'm gonna separate some clay here in a second. Not for anything, it's just for a fun little project. I didn't buy anything to give away as little trinkets or gifts for my kids for this space transformation. Normally I give little things away on days like this, like stickers or keychains or something else, but I'm like, why don't we just make a little craft and incorporate some of the arts into it? So I'm trying to be more artsy again. I feel like I was very artsy in kindergarten. We did directed drawings and crafts all the time, and since I've been here at this school, it really has gotten pushed to the back burner, but we're gonna try to revive it a little bit. Obviously today is Friday, so we're gonna be doing spelling tests, and it's not gonna be a normal routine, but we're here for the vibes. Oh my gosh, what? What? Which one did you like? How does it go? You don't know?
I forgot.
Just the beat.
Why would you ever put a donut on your cup?
So you don't have to hold it?
Are you supposed to eat it? I
You
went to
just
Dunkin'.
take a bite?
I went to Dunkin'. You could also do this. And then
It works better when the straw's in the middle. Hi, baby love.
Is that from Dunkin'?
Donut is from Pink Box. Miss Lee got them for the teachers.
I got Pink. I literally went to Pink. Do you like birthday? Tell me if you like birthday cake donuts.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
No.
I went to Pink Box before school.
Really good.
Taylor Swift getting married today?
No, but her album
She
came out
already
today.
got married. That makes
No,
sense.
she got engaged. And then today, just like we did at the beginning of the year, you're writing about something that makes you happy all the time.
The donut that's on here.
On my coffee? Did you ever do that before?
No.
You should?
Mm-hmm.
Love you. You do not have to move it. I don't know, but I'm gonna look inside.
It's orange.
I've never seen one like that before. Oh my, cute. Look, it's a little ghosty. And at the bottom, there's gonna be a little marble, so it'll spin around. But we're gonna make a little alien. Wow.
This is so cute.
So today we're gonna make them, and then they have to dry, and then we're gonna paint them, and then I'll put these together for you. Subject. Pay attention. Letters sit on the floor. Slip. Spin. I spin in my dress. Spin. Oh, now I'm busy, actually. Number 4 is skip. Skip. Make sure your sentence does not say she swim. Make sure it says She swims at sunset.
I'm gonna do half a circle so it can fit easily. Oh, Mrs. Call, I did it. Stick. Spot. Now.
What is it?
I have this tab.
Good. Love you. Bye.
He did. We did that yesterday.
That's why I put it up there. Yesterday, do you remember that we did this?
Yes.
Yeah, we did. We were talking about how when we are subtracting, we can make a 10, right? So 15, we can get that 15 to a 10 and then take away what's left. We also talked about how these numbers can work with our number bond over here or our part whole. So really quickly, 15 minus 7, what number goes in the whole?
15.
Yeah, 15 goes in, oh, that's really big, I'm so sorry. 15 goes in the whole, and when I say whole, I mean like the hole with a W, not whole like an H, like there's a hole in the floor. Whole like my whole body. This is the whole. So if 15 goes here, it can go here. 7. 15 is made up of 7 and another number, which right now we don't know what it is. So we can show it like that with a part whole number bond, or we can show it like this, but this one, it's a little bit harder for you guys to draw. So it's kind of like a square with a line, right? You've seen this, we've practiced this. This one's harder to draw. So I really like this one, but you have to understand this means the same thing as this. Okay, let's do another example. Part whole, it's okay, Vigilla. Here's a part whole, and then here is a number bond that is also part whole. So this number gets split apart into the 2 parts. So I want to model that with my part whole. What number should go here? 10, 3, and 7. I could also say 7 and 3, right?
Yes.
They're the same. What number would go here? 10 here, 7 here, 3. I could also say 3, 7. They're the same. Part whole here, this number bond, it is also the same thing if I turn it to the side. If I turn it to the side, it goes here. Yeah. Here. 7 or 3 or 3 or 7, doesn't matter, right? Okay, that's important for you to know because that's going to help you when we do our fact families today. Fact family!
Fact family!
Your facts are like what you know, right? Fact or opinion. A fact is what you know. So a fact in math, 3 plus 7 equals 10. That's a fact, right? 2 plus 8 equals 10. That's a fact. 6 plus 6 equals what? 12. 6 plus 6 equals 12. That's a fact. So those are your facts and you know them. But when you write them, you can use a fact family. So the first fact family we're going to talk about is a friend of 10. Actually, you know what? Why don't we do a number? And we'll do 6 is made up of 2 and 4. Beautiful job. Now, what is one fact that I know with these numbers that is true? Private think time. Thumbs up on your heart when you have a fact that is true with these numbers. Something equals a number, okay. That's part of it. If I want to use my fact family, what is a number sentence I can use? 2 and 4 what?
Equals a number.
Okay, do we know what 2 and 4 equal?
Yes.
It's in our fact family. 2 and 4 equals 6. I can say 2 plus 4 equals 6. Or I could say, tell your neighbor, or I could say
4 plus 2 equals 6.
My turn.
Your turn.
Stop your brains. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for. These 2 numbers equal this number. But is there any other number sentence I can write only using these numbers? Is there another way to show how they're related in their family? So you're going to tell your partner.
6 minus 2 equals 4.
Oh my gosh! My turn. I heard 6 minus 2 equals 4. Is that a fact?
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. there another fact? Tell your neighbor.
4.
Also say 6 minus. I need everybody. 6 minus 4
equals 2.
That's it's true. Okay. From who? Who brought me that lovely Taylor Swift gift? Dad. I know.
I never got a Taylor Swift gift. Nobody
I gave you a gift. I gave you stickers and a bracelet.
You're right. Alright, good.
Oh my gosh, Miss Paul has so many math tools for us. This is called a facts family triangle because it's in the shape of a. Thank goodness. Otherwise, it would not make any sense. If I said, Miss Paul's class, can you please go get your fact family rectangles? Because you'd be so confused, right? But it's a triangle. Now, private think time, why do you think this is in the shape of a triangle? Why would this be in the shape of a triangle?
Square on the bottom and like the rooftop on the top.
It is like a house, which is, I'm really glad you said that because that's gonna be pertinent pretty soon.
You like the big number and then the small part.
Hold this.
Wow.
Holy moly. Have you ever used this before?
Nope.
You didn't, but you just figured that out?
Yeah.
Hold on, can you show me? If I have 6, 2, and 4 in my family, where would I put those numbers on this triangle? Let me see if his brain can figure this. Oh, guys, put our facts.
Look at that. Looks like
Our
a
fact
shape.
family numbers can go on this triangle. Oh my gosh, okay, and look, it already has plus signs and minus signs on there too. We're not going to do multiplication division yet, maybe later. But this, oh, that makes so much sense. Boy sign, girl sign, whiteboard markers.
Sparkles on everybody? There's sparkles on everybody?
Of course. So what number's going to go at the top? 6. Put 6 at the top of your triangle. And then does it matter which side you put these numbers at the bottom?
No.
It really doesn't matter. It does not matter. Okay, I want you to start first practicing the addition sentences. Say it with me. 1
plus 5 equals 6.
Good. Do the other one. 5 plus 1 equals 6. When we write subtraction, we have to start with the bigger number. So our first sentence, we can say 6 minus 5 equals, or we could say 6 minus 1
equals 5. Good job.
I'm going to put a new facts family. 1 minute on timer.
This is going to be
11, because it's the bigger,
number.
right? And 11 is made up of 2 numbers. 8 and 3. Nice job. For my first sentence, read it with me. Ready? 8 plus 3 equals 11. Okay, my next number sentence, I can say 3 plus 8 equals 11. Do I have any more addition sentences I could write?
Yeah.
Hold on. Do I have any more addition sentences I can write? No, because can I say 11 plus 3 equals 8? No, that's not a fact. Can I say 8 plus 11 equals 3? No, that is not a fact. So when I have subtraction, I need to start with the bigger number. I can say 11 minus 8 equals 3. If you have this somewhere on your board, give yourself a check. Check it off so I can see. Check it off. Okay, or I can say 11 minus 3 equals 8. Timer, 1 minute to work. This is you time. Nope, this is you time. Okay, 13 minus 1 equals. You got it. What are you guys doing? Oh.
Wait, why did you thank you very much?
Hello. It's been such a good day. I feel a little stressed. I feel like I'm behind. And overall, I kind of wanted to mention, like, I feel like my pacing this year just hasn't been as quick, but we're also ahead in our lesson plans. But I feel like just my pacing on a day-to-day, as far as teaching goes, has not been as quick, which is weird because I do have such a good, like, strong class this year. So it should be extra smooth, but something about me this year, it just doesn't feel as fast. So that's kind of annoying. We did Fun Friday after math because while I did a super short math lesson, they did really well with it. We're gonna do a little bit more with fact families on Monday. We did make the little aliens earlier, and then I gave them just a really quick Fun Friday. Let me take one single sip of water. Really quick Fun Friday because I have to start doing some of these science lessons. I mean, after missing a whole week of school and then like jumping into this, it's just been a lot. So I'm gonna shove like 2 lessons in and see how far we get starting our science unit. At the beginning of it, we're using these little thinker packets, which for me, normally when I teach science, I do a lot of like reading books and shared writings and things like that. But this is good for the quick checks, and it kind of like spaces things out. Good space. Yeah. Spaces things out pretty nicely and kind of breaks it down really simply for the kids. So I'm gonna get started on this. I'm drowning in prepping for parent-teacher conferences. I was out for a whole week, and that would be normally when I prep for conferences. I just feel like I'm like so slow at things. I don't know, maybe next week things will start to feel more normal again. But even like today, we did our spelling test. They did an amazing job on our spelling test, but then I just feel like even like having them come and read the words and like doing AR, and we were doing their math or their computer program on their Chromebooks and everything. Like everything just felt so much. But I think a lot of it again is in my head. I think it's not as bad if you were to like be here observing it. I think a lot of it is just overwhelming in my head. Just that sense of being overwhelmed. So the aliens, they thought that was so fun. They're gonna paint them sometime next week. I want to show you what I'm doing for conferences this year. Most of the time I have like my computer screen up and I have like notes and stuff, and I share with the parents. This year I'm doing things a little bit differently. I made a little brochure because we're required to share some of this data with parents, but it's the same data they got at the beginning of the year, but this is like actually discussing it, I guess, and then kind of updating them on their progress on computer programs. And I'm also going to be going over for first grade reading fluency, where they're at in writing, the writing expectations, and our AR reading program is in here too. Classroom behaviors, so it'll look like this cutie. It'll look like this. Like this. Nice, compact, it's easy to read. This is a challenge you can do if you want to. You do not have to. I sent this to your parents on Dojo. They know about it. Your goal is to get 4 in a row, and then you can return it for a prize. Your parent has to sign it. So for some of the challenges are read late at night, read a book with a ghost on it, read with a friend.
What have you done?
Earth and day and night. We talked a little tiny bit, but I want to zoom out for a second, okay? We're on planet Earth, right? And if we were to blast off into space, what would we see? What would we see?
Earth.
We would see Earth. Yeah, we would see it. And it looks like a what?
A sphere.
A sphere. It looks like a sphere. What else would we see if we blasted off into space?
Stars.
We would.
A million stars.
We would see stars. Pop quiz. If you know the answer, throw it by your heart. What star is closest, like this, you know, what star is closest to Earth? Do you know what it is?
The sun.
The sun. The sun is a star, and it's the closest star to us.
It's like the biggest star.
If we were in outer space, we would see the Earth, we would see stars, and we would see the sun, which is the closest star. But don't look at it. And what else would we see? We would see the
black hole.
Maybe we would see a black hole out there. What else would we see?
We would see a bunch of planets.
We'd see the other planets. The other planets in the...
There's 8 planets. Galaxies. Whoa!
My turn. In the...
There's 8 planets in the solar system.
The solar system. Have you heard that before?
Yeah.
Solar system. Okay, we're going to talk about that some more. So we would see the Earth. We would see the other planets. We would see the stars. We would see our sun. What else would we see?
You can see the moon.
The moon. We would see the moon too. Hold like this. The moon. We can see it from Earth, right? So is the moon close to Earth or is it really far away? It's close to Earth because we can see it. What about Saturn? Can we see Saturn in the sky? No. No, because it's really far away. Actually, if you have a really strong, what's that word? If you have a really strong telescope, you could see it. The other night, like last week, actually, if you had a pretty good telescope, you could see Saturn and the rings on that planet. Okay, are you ready to learn about the solar system?
Yeah!
Let's do it.
Oh yeah, I know this.
Girls like you, guys like me. Called Our Sky's So Cool. Spend 24 hours part of Earth's patterns, it's true. The Earth is spinning on its axis. Spinning on its axis, it is rotating in its own orbit. Yeah. Rotate on the ground, baby. It goes up, down, baby. So here we go. It's the end of the day. We're setting up for Space Week next week. We were planning on having things up for like 2 weeks, but things felt crazy, so just 1 week. But that's pretty normal. It's pretty normal. I have these tablecloths. Well, these are the pizza ones. They're reusable. Space tablecloths are not reusable, but they're reusable if you don't put them on the tables. We use these to create some atmosphere, some effects. And all this is more for like the space day. My kids I made them little astronaut ID tags, so those will get passed out. Overall, honestly, I feel like my room is a mess, mostly because my back area is a little bit busy in that area. I did just hang up those little vampires.
They are. ChatGPT comes up with really good rhymes.
This isn't something that takes a super long time. I just miss the kids. Actually, I had to talk to a parent after school about one of my kiddos. This is not something that takes a super long time. I have tablecloths in the back, on this back wall. Magnetize them to the front, magnetize them to that board, and then I'm gonna put one here, but it does not take that long. It will only taking me like 20 minutes so far. That's really all I'm gonna do. Also wanted to do like a curtain situation up here. That's where the backpack hooks are, but I have all my storage like up here. But I thought even like hanging like, not a curtain, but like a fabric thing to hide my storage would make me feel a little bit better. Because even having that up, I feel less stressed having that mess kind of hidden. So I'm kind of thinking about that. Giant bag. This is what I save all of our like posters and decorations for the hallway in. Put a grabber on your wish list. And it glows. That's all for today. Oh, let me give you an overview of the room. The little display panel here actually has a background that's space, so that's perfect. So I just moved the important things to the front, and then we have here this little space light that was donated. It looks a lot cooler in person. Space here. I'm gonna put probably their pictures or something. We'll do something and hang it up there, and then nothing there, and then that. I love you so much. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure that you like it. Send a comment to me down below. I would love to say hi, subscribe, and join the family, and I'll see you in the next one.
Rolling, we're gonna try this again.